So welcome to day 29 of this 30 Days of Pentatonic Licks. And today we're going to do this more, this is something like, that is very reminiscent of like a Stevie Ray Vaughn kind of vibe. Like he does stuff like this all the time. So this lick, the only thing that's different in this is I did add in the 7th note of the E major scale. So don't worry about what that means if you don't know the notes of the scale. I just want to let you know because it's a little bit, it's not exactly in the minor pentatonic. It's one note extra in the middle. So as we've gone over before, if you've watched the video on the blues scale, so the blues note is just this middle note here on the 1st fret of the 5th string. So you can check out the video on that if you want to know more about it. I go through it. So how to make the blues scale out of the minor pentatonic. It's just adding one note, so it's a good thing to progress on to next. It goes from a 5-note scale to a 6-note scale, give you more options, right? So this one is in E minor pentatonic, and the blues note, so you would go right up the 5th fret, right? And that's what we do in the beginning. So the 5th string, excuse me. We do the same thing on the 4th string here, so. But that is not going to be, this 1st fret here is a D sharp. So a D sharp is the 7th note of the E major scale. So if you want to know more about that, there's a good video on here that I have called How Chords Are Made and How Scales Are Made. So if you watch How Chords Are Made, it will show you how the notes of all chords come from the major scale, excuse me. So if you look at that, it'll clarify for you, but this is the 7th note. There's 7 notes in the major scale. This is the 7th note of the E major scale is D sharp. And that's what we're adding in. So we're adding in the 7 plus the minor pentatonic scale. So this would be 6 notes then, right? And we're using the blues note too, so 7, actually. So let's get right into the lick. So we're going to start by picking the 5th string open, and you're going to hammer on your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 5th string, hammer on your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, like this. Like that, real slow. And then go right to the 4th string and do the same thing, except you're not hammering on, you're just picking each note. Okay, so. Like that. You know, you get that rhythm. And then the bottom here, you don't need to put any fingers on. It's just picking the 2nd and 1st string, and I pick it up twice because it gives it a different sound, like you'll see right here. Or, right? When you pick up, you emphasize the higher string, and you hear that more. So I pick up twice, so it sounds more pingy, like. Okay? So I do it punchy, so it's you pick it up, stop it, pick it up, stop it, like that. Like this. Okay? The 2nd time you can let it ring so a little bit, so like that. And you're just picking the 2nd and 1st string, that's it, together. You just try to isolate those, you know? Like that, that's the feel. The faster. And then you end the riff by putting your 2nd finger on, your 1st finger, excuse me, on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And you pull that 2nd finger, that 1st finger off to the open, so. And you finish by putting your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string and picking that. So like this, real slow. Like that. So whole thing together slowly. So that was a quick one, and that one might be a little difficult because of the double stop or because of the the hammering on the 3 notes or something. But just always just do that part over and over again, whatever part you find difficulty with, and that's a lot how Stevie Ray Vaughn plays. He's a lot like in this open E position, picking those bottom notes, Yeah, he does that. So he likes to alternate between the bass notes and the picking, and he uses that feeling a lot, that technique a lot, and a lot of these notes. You know, a lot of those. Like stuff like that he does. So if you like him, you could check him out, learn some of his solos. You know, you'll learn a lot of licks that way. So that's it, guys. And this one is the last bluesy one. Tomorrow is going to be, I hope I didn't go a little overboard tomorrow. So tomorrow's day 30, and I wanted to give you at least a taste of what tapping is. And just to show you that you can just tap in the minor pentatonic and make it sound pretty cool, right? So there's a tapping lick tomorrow. If you're not familiar with tapping, don't worry about it. You know, you don't have to learn it. Just skip that one. Or if you want to learn, let me know, and I'll make a simple tutorial on just how to begin, how to do tapping. Okay, the technique. And I think I explained it a little bit in that if you're not familiar with it. So check it out, see if you like it, and otherwise. Thanks for joining me for this 30 days, and I'll see you next time. So let me know if there's anything else that you want to see on the channel, and if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we went over in this 30 days, all right? So until then, take care.